So now... Oh, there we go. That's what was going on. Okay, cool. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh God, you can see behind the scenes. You shouldn't be... Nah, it's fine. Please tell me I haven't actually been live for 14 minutes. There we go. This. Hello, you're on TV. I wish I could hide this stuff, but when I do, the game capture don't work no good, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. And I hope that's alright. I also noticed the view is a bit, well, it's zoomed in, that's just how it's gonna have to be. I hope that all the audio settings are still good. It looks good. And it sounded pretty good last time, except for, you know, the bad quality, but that's just something that I'm gonna have to deal with. I don't feel like... You tried to kill yourself? Please tell me that looked funny on the recording. Hell yeah, it did. All right. Okay. Anyway, Half-Life Alyx. Continuing with Chapter 3. It looks a little fudzery again, but that's something I'm willing to deal with. Let's continue right where we left off, eh? Hopefully it performs better this time. It turned out, after I quit streaming, it turned out that Steam VR had been updating in the background, or trying to update as I was playing. So the error hellscape that we saw at the end, and possibly the issues with the loading, were caused by Steam VR like re-downloading itself. So hopefully this one's gonna be a lot smoother. Back in the dank sewers. Got my hard hat, got my bug pocket, got my Fent. We are good to go. I want to reload this, but I know that if I do, I will be wasting the ammo in it, and I don't want to do that. Oh. I didn't realize we were here already. Wait. Give us box.
Oh, that zombie has a shotgun.
The classic Half-Life 2 red-topped paint can. Or was this from Counter-Strike? Either way, that's alright. Hello. The funny shotgun puzzle. Do you think Gary left this for us? What do you mean? You don't hold a jackhammer like this, Alyx. Alyx V. This would be a hell of a melee weapon, a jackhammer. Okay. Wait, this bucket. So if I remember this puzzle correctly... Okay, I don't need that one.
You hear that? Yeah. Let's get this shotgun and get out of here.
That ought to do. And then we just kind of schmoove over here and take this from you.
Below that thing, it's getting louder.
Who wants some? You want some. But you ain't getting none.
We did it.
I love this gun.
Russell, you don't even know her. 3 different rooms. Vodka. I hear a head. Sounds like a head crab, but I don't know. Can I like... Oh, neat. Whoops, I forgot I was wearing that. Okay, that's gonna come in handy later. Do head crabs defecate right onto the heads of their victims, do you think? Like after they've absorbed the nutrients from the brain or whatever, do you think they just like, they use this cloaca to just like take a fat shit right on your head? It's a gross question. Let's not think about it anymore. So, when I first played this game... God damn it, stop. Give me that. When I first played this game, I thought Russell was going to be a double agent. Mostly because he was wearing what these guys are wearing, except for the face bit. But I think he has, like, some kind of gas mask, like it's around his here. He was wearing... No, it wasn't this color either, it was orange, but still. It was like quarantine zone garb. And I was thinking to myself, how did this guy get away from the Combine when Eli didn't? You know, how does he conveniently do that after hacking into the Combine construction network, no less? Like, he's the guy who did that. He's the one who saw the pictures of the MacGuffin. Just feels weird to me, you know? Funny growth. Hello, fucker. I cast destruction.
And out.
Look! It's the Half-Life 1 tentacle. It's a very small version. So in the original Half-Life, when you kill these things and go down the rocket silo, there's like a root piece that you can see that they came from. But here, it seems they've retconned it so that these tentacles just kind of naturally grow out of Zen flora. I mean, they obviously don't think about it too hard, and maybe the root piece is just down there. But still, it's great to see these guys. They're one of my favorite parts. They're one of my favorite aliens in the series. So it's great to see them, even though they're not really a part of the game. I have to keep my headset stable or else the vision blurs, so my hand's just hanging loosely for a second. They've also changed how their quote eye stalk looks, because in the OG Half-Life they have like a single what looks like an eye, but it's clearly not an eye because those things are blind. But now they've got like a growth with a couple of them. There's a couple more of these all throughout. Thank you, Beans. Oh, hey. Hey, look at that. Oop. One in the ass in case he thought I was sorry. Damn, ow, fucker. This character here is a female zombie, for the first time in the Half-Life series. You're probably thinking to yourself, why'd she sound like a man then? I don't know, they only recorded one set of zombie voices. This guy is a combine worker. Let's see what the zombification process did to him. Well, it looks like all his organs are still there, so I guess he was just working for the Combine and didn't have any modifications. There is a Zombine right at the part where you left off, actually, Anne, with the train station. There's a Zombine in the room next to it. You probably saw. A couple more tentacles. Aren't they cute? The tentacles in the original Half-Life were designed, along with the alien grunts and the alien slaves, as they were then called, now the Vortigaunts. And the humans were designed by an artist named Chuck Jones, who worked for Valve on Half-Life and then left the company. And Chuck Jones, he's not the Chuck Jones who did like Looney Tunes, but he's a different Chuck Jones. He also worked on Duke Nukem 3D, and you can definitely see that if you've ever played Duke 3D and then look at Half-Life's monsters, you can be like, oh yeah, that was the same guy. Ted Backman was their other artist, and he's the one who stayed on, and Ted designed most of the cut enemies, like the Kingpin and Mr. Friendly, but he also designed the head crab. And the design for Mr. Friendly is what got him the job at Valve. He showed that to Gabe Newell and said, hey, I bet a lot of our audience is homophobic teenagers, so let's scare them with something that looks sexual. And Gabe, instead of being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Gabe was like, you know what, let's do it. I think you were looking through the wrong eye for aiming to look good. What was I doing? I was looking to see, because I think we're looking through the wrong eye here. I'm going to switch it over to right eye so that way when I aim, you can see my aim better. Yeah, I his lungs weren't supposed to be exposed to the air like that. I mean, the lungs interact with air the most, but not on the outside. Have I missed any resin yet? Probably. You know, this combine occupation has really bred stronger humans because Alyx is 19 years old in this game and it can just kind of like wham a barrel with one hand. Or this box. I don't think Alyx could have done that if she hadn't grown up on post-occupation Earth. Too bad I can't wear those because they're freaking bulletproof. Oh boy, is this a oh shit. That one was alive. Come here, you. Get the fuck back here. Shit. I don't know if dodging in real life like that actually works. Oh, that far down the torso? You may be right. I'd have to look at him again. Also, I'm no doctor. The funny puzzle. Well, that does that, but then it also does that, which I think we don't want. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, buddy. That's a visual from the trailers and screenshots that they always use. This head crab is trying to get my ass. Can you see me aim better now? You can probably see it a lot better when I aim down sights because it's now actually in my gun hand instead of looking at my left hand over here. You probably didn't even see that, my left hand over here. Damn, I lost a whole heart from that guy. Time for Fent. Honestly though, I'm thinking about like if they wanted to make so they would totally fucking like the humans who aren't soldiers yet are just pre-soldiers, so let's just make them stronger so that they can fucking so that when we convert them they're just way stronger. That sounds like something they'd do. No, that's not a very tiny tentacle, it's just some random debris.
Ooh. It is dark.
Everything all right?
My nose is running, I don't know why. Anybody out here, I will find you. Huh, found some more shells. Love to see it. Ugh. You gotta wonder how somebody gets to the point.
Oh, thank God.
You gotta wonder how somebody gets to the point where the plants are eating them. Because, like, was this guy dead lying here and this plant, like, started picking him up? Or was he, like... Because these plants don't move that fast. Shit! I forgot about that. I forgot they brought the poison head crabs back for this. Ooh. Skeet, pull. Ooh. I can load 7 in here. I thought I could only do 6. Okay, that's cool.
It's really dark. Russ,
Yeah?
can you just talk
About what?
about anything? Literally anything.
Well, I think that given our situation, your irrational fear of the dark is actually quite appropriate. You know, I can give you easily 100 reasons to be terrified.
Okay, that was my fault. I'll be more specific next
There
time.
he is again. Come here, little boy. Come here. Hello. Okay. There they are again. I didn't even realize how many there were. I definitely didn't notice them the first time around. Whoops, my hat fell off. Gotta keep safe. How old do you think this alcohol is? It's alcohol, so it's probably still good, right? Like, I could probably drink this and it would be fine. I know that they usually age in certain conditions, and this one's been aging in a fucking fungus town. So that's probably points against drinking it. Who knows if the spores seeped in or not.
Big fan of this flashlight.
And it, not unlike yourself, is also sensitive to the dark.
Oh yeah?
Meaning it should go on automatically when the lights go out.
Why does Russell know that? So here we have a, well, I'm not sure. I've never worked with, looks like some kind of power, station with circuit breakers and things maybe behind that panel. I don't know enough about industrial equipment. Resin. Now, if I were Valve, and I'm not, but if I were, I would have hidden... Oh, would you look at that? There was resin up here. I was gonna look up there, but... Turns out, I didn't have to. Okay, puzzle again. Love puzzles. Love the puzz, as they say. Nothing here? Come on. Come on, you little shit. Oh, there we go. Well, wait a damn minute. But I've already been... Sucker. Fuck you. I've been using the turnaround feature. Whoops, fuck. But I realized that I should have enough space to just turn around in real life. So maybe I'm gonna try and do that more. Because I feel like doing this, turning like this, is just gonna cause motion sickness. Or disorientation, or both, for somebody. Not me, but for somebody. Not again. I will need... I should... Oh, Jesus, it's on my face! Okay. Turned out letting them do that was not a good idea. Something's up. Okay, Jesus. Something's up. Okay, Jesus. Oh, we're not back. What the hell? So I'm back in the Oculus menu and not in Steam VR. And, but I can see from the capture that the game is still going. Okay, I clicked on the Steam VR window and that fixed it. It looks like my Guardian boundary has fucked up, though. Let me see. It's pretty close still, actually. That's good. Sometimes my Guardian boundary fucks up. That's all I have to say. Okay, that was really weird, but we're back in it. See you later, Adam. He's probably already gone, but whatever. That's the boy who done moved to, Wisconsin. Oops, I'm turning with my controller again, like I said I wouldn't do. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Shit. Anybody else want to have a little go? That's enough to kill another crab. Perfect, perfect. Okay, this time I'm saying fuck it.
Thank God.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
It was on your face and it was disgusting.
Yeah, it was. Last two shows.
Well, that's how it looks like when a head crab attacks you. It doesn't seem to, whatever. Oh, I couldn't go this way.
All
That's
right.
right.
Really need you to talk again.
Absolutely. Be specific.
Before. What was life like before the Combine?
Ah, excellent. Alyx, have you ever heard of a club sandwich?
Nope, not once.
Right. To make a club sandwich, you need to start with bread. Not from a bread line, from a bakery across the street. Baked that day, okay? You add tomatoes, lettuce, not vegetable paste, fresh. Then you add bacon. That's from an animal we used to call the pig. You toast the bread, and you put all that inside it.
You guys had all that? That's insane.
It is, and I'm not done. Then you add a bigger sandwich on top of the first one. You put ham in it, also from a pig.
I was too close.
From an animal we used to call the turkey, and more tomato, more lettuce, and a bunch of other things I'm forgetting. It was 6 inches tall and weighed a pound, and had a dozen ingredients from 5 different continents. It was the most impossible food item you could imagine in any age before ours.
Wow.
I know, right?
That is... wow. Thanks, Russ.
You're welcome, Alyx.
That is a great bit of world building. That shit does not happen no more. And it's good to know that pigs and turkeys are now extinct. I think it's time to use the guy. By the way, I am playing this game on hard mode, in case somebody wasn't here for when I picked it. Definitely played on medium last time, because I don't remember that encounter. I would have if I had died to it. Okay. This is playing a music stinger. He's got a bottle of Clorox. No way you survived that. Brother, I was shooting you. Yeah, that was good. That was good dialogue. That's one of the goodest things Russell says. So here's our poison head crab. This guy was killed in the blast. Apparently too big and heavy to pick up for some reason. I mean, poison zombies can carry 3 of these guys just fine. They've got a smaller and different head receptacle. They don't have a cloaca like the head crabs do, either. I think the jury's still out on whether these are natural head crab variations or if the poison and fast crabs were created by the Combine to use as bioweapons. It's still entirely possible that the head crabs we see in Half-Life 2 are modified. I'm actually going to put this in this pocket. Are modified by the Combine. Because, like, they have eyes in Half-Life 1, and it's hard to explain away such a prominent organ. But whatever. Lore and continuity wasn't as big of a priority back in the day. Oh, a McBastard, that's who it is. Hey, I was trying to shoot that. Did I get the head? Of course I didn't. Okay. Ramping up the zombie gameplay here to prepare us for the soldiers. Yeah, come right over here, you stupid guy. Whap! When I do that, I can see, okay, there's the edge of my boundary. I don't have a perfect square like I wish I did, but it's still really good for VR. Whoops, I just hooked my cable for a second there. I'm okay, though. Everything's fine. How's the stream looking? Whoa. This is kind of trippy. The display is like past this door, but I can still see it. Trippy. Anyway, when I added this OpenVR capture plugin, I also unlocked this little, it added this little thing to the Steam VR desktop, and I can't get rid of it or else I would quit the app. But it's like infinitely worse than just going to the desktop display. As you can see, the cursor doesn't even follow where I'm pointing. It's just over here, and I can't go into that corner. I can try to make it closer, but it still doesn't want to behave when I go over there. So it's basically worthless. Just thought that was interesting, and I can't get rid of it. I mean, I guess it's right next to this, so I can just easily look at the capture, but whatever. Oh, this opens outward, does it? No, I was told that doors in this game open both ways. They do, okay. Oh, load zone. And this time, the load zone actually looks like where we are, unlike last time. I'm feeling pretty good. I slept too long last night and this morning. Mohoho. This animal used to be called the cow. This has things in it. So obviously this game is a test of Source 2's Rubicon physics engine compared to the modified Havoc engine that Source 1 uses. One of the reasons Valve stated for switching to a proprietary in-house engine is so that Source 2, geez, this was a long time ago though, this was like in 2015 they made this press release where they said that Source 2 would be free for all game developers as long as they sold their product through Steam. And Havoc requires a licensing fee to use their software, which, you know, Source uses, which means that to use Source, you had to pay the Havoc tax. So, this must be the bucket you were talking about. So, with Source 2's proprietary Rubicon, you only have to pay the Valve tax, which if you're...
Combine soldier?
Yeah. When you guys were off stealing the reactor, I saw the Combine moving supplies in here. So, I guess they're interested in this place again.
Right, we'll keep an eye out. Something's definitely up.
So, oops, I just slammed Alyx's head into a wall. I actually have a scar from doing this in real life. It was like this. I hit my head against a wall. And there's still a scar on my forehead from it. Oh, I can pick this up. What a nicely detailed prop that they definitely didn't need to detail because it's just over here. Okay. Why does this look weird? Oh, it's pieces of a manhack. If you ever wanted to see what a manhack looks like up close, here we go. This is just really mostly just a hide or detail version of the Half-Life 2 GIB that they have. They changed the manhack sound again for this one, like they changed most Combine sounds, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Alyx, manhack, watch out!
See it. Last show.
Because on the one hand, the manhack sounded pretty generic originally. They definitely just sounded like a spinning razor blade. But they added like an extra sound to them, and we didn't hear it just there, even though we actually probably should have, because they added like a sound of them spotting you. You may have heard it if you played this. So this is the part with, wait a minute, that looks like it, okay, it doesn't.
Okay, so right now, what it's like to live on Earth on a scale of 1 to 10. I'd say we're at a 2.
Yep, could always get worse.
What would you rate it before the Combine showed up?
Oh, that's a toughie. I don't know. Good day? I'd say 6. Yeah, strong 6.
6? That's not great.
Well, that's life, Alyx. You know, it's not always great.
Well, maybe we get the Combine off Earth and we could shoot for like an 8, you know?
Oh, an 8. Yeah, that really would be nice. Really nice.
I don't know what's in their boots, but it makes barnacles fucking puff up and die.
Oh, holy ish.
So the part that you were looking at that I saw was here, and it looks like they have a textured fold for the, so that this is, it looks like it's not, but it more or less is the same piece. It's just folded in like that. I guess to make it look better when the arms move, because that's right at the elbow. I'm not sure. And their mask is about the same as it was in Half-Life 2, which I believe is based off of a real gas mask. Anyway, barnacles. Oh, you fat bitch. Well, you've just doomed your entire family here, pal. I'm gonna kill every single one of these, just to see if they have anything. Nope. I should not be so close. Nope. Empty magazine. Well, yeah, these boots have definitely been treated with some kind of anti-barnacle, how do these idiots get caught like this anyway? You know, like, when this guy got caught, assuming they were going this way, when this guy got caught, it would have alerted the entire squad that there were barnacles here. Were the barnacles lying in wait for them? Would the barnacles have their things up? Damn, there is actually nothing in these. I really am just making it harder on myself by not conserving ammo. It's good that they have a Half-Life game where ammo is not handed out like candy. In every other Half-Life game, ammo is plentiful, and that's okay. Although in the early game, it feels, especially in the early game of Half-Life 2, it feels like they didn't have to have so much ammo. Although at the same time, the Half-Life 2 developer commentary was telling us that they expected players to use the pistol to interact with the physics. So I guess they were compensating for anybody who might just want to shoot stuff with the pistol to see how it reacted. Because this was, you know, the advent of physics in video games beyond basics. These come off? No. Yeah, I don't get why... Frankly, I don't get why anybody is caught by barnacles. But whatever. I guess players still get caught by them sometimes. I guess maybe it comes from underestimating them. It could be that these guys died beforehand and the barnacles grew and then picked them up. But these radios are still active and they usually aren't. There's the sound. That's what I was talking about. That was the shell. Ow, my fucking shins. Love that. Wait, I didn't do it. There we go. I love these skyboxes, dude. I don't know why, but this one's... Oh shit, I'm standing on my cable. But this one specifically just feels... It's like a vertical chunk of City 17. It's just like a diorama of what the aesthetics of the city are like. Here's that nurse again. It sounds like a basketball bouncing, but I guess it's like shots or explosions or something. I guess the zombies are killing these guys, but the soldiers always win against the zombies whenever they actually fight. Who knows? Could have been friendly fire. If they were mean, they would have a head crab come down here. I'm actually surprised that they didn't. Maybe Dario Casali... No, Dario Casali did work on this game, but he only worked on the final level. Casali would have put a head crab in there. Yeah, what the hell is killing these guys? They suck. Whoa. Something's wigging out. The display's wigging out. Hello? Something's wrong. Holy shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Alright, this guy I'm gonna have to... I guess I could have used the pistol. Oh well. I didn't notice that they had cysts until later. The classic Half-Life 2 dumpster. Yeah, it looks like when I turn around too fast it causes, but only sometimes, it causes some kind of weirdness in the display. And also Steam VR's display doesn't seem to fucking work anymore. That's not good. Hey, thanks for the compliment. You'll be happy to know that I am working on another one. I have a script ready. I finished writing it a little while ago, and I sent it off to someone I trust to proofread, and they said it was absolute cinema. So, I hope it's good. Yeah, I noticed there was only like one channel doing content like that about Half-Life, and it was a bit old. Not that there's anything wrong with being old. All us Half-Life enjoyers know that it's okay to be old. But, fuck. I get too confident with this. Bitch, sidestepped. Uh-oh. I wish they could have gotten Ellen to sound more like she used to. Okay, oh god. Why is Steam VR sucking so much ass right now? There we go, Jesus, okay. Hello. What was I gonna say? Steam itself just doesn't like Windows 11. I'm almost considering downgrading back to 10 just because. That could definitely be the source of all my problems. Hang on a second. Is that the... Oh, I am at the edge of my... Okay. I was at the edge of my boundary. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I noticed I had these lore theories. Like the Who Outbid Breen one was probably the oldest lore theory I've ever had. And when I said it to a friend a long time ago, he was like, oh shit, I never thought of that. And I'm glad I remembered his reaction to that because that's what got me to make that video. But what was I saying? I just noticed there wasn't a lot of it. There was like one channel doing it, and it was good stuff, that channel. But they hadn't done specific things. Although I think with this new video I might be treading some of their ground. But hopefully in a more, it's going to be a quicker, more digestible way, hopefully. Because I think that other video that's similar is like 20 minutes long, and this one's probably only going to be like 5. I only wrote like 4 paragraphs, but it's, you know, I got the point across in 4 paragraphs, so I don't see the big deal. A lot of those video essays take 30 minutes, and I don't know if they need to.
So, when we get the Combine off of Earth, what are you gonna do?
I'm going full production mode on the Russells, of course.
Oh, of course. You'll be sitting on a landmine.
Gold mine. Yep. So here's the plan. Conservative estimate, I figure 1 year to get the world unconquered by the Combine, get them off the planet. So that's year 1. Then another year to mass produce the Russells. Although, just quietly, we will need to rebuild society first. You know, to get some basic infrastructure, jobs, money, that sort of thing. Otherwise people won't be able to buy them, you know. So, yeah, 3-year plan. Let's slot the infrastructure thing in.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah,
The goop.
definitely. You're gonna want to put that in here too.
Very cool the way that this stuff has a shader underneath that reacts to where your hands are. Was Zen the first, like, super eerie alien planet to ever feature in, like, a 3D video game? Or even a 2.5D video game? Are there older games, like platformers or whatever, on the NES that have weird, gross alien shit like this? Like Half-Life 1 did? I would also be interested in knowing how much of a hand Mark Laidlaw had with the design of all that stuff, because he was... and what the fuck are you? We don't know what the fuck are you. Well, if Steam drops support for Windows 10, it'll be a foolish endeavor because they currently barely support Windows 11. The current Steam VR issues I'm having, for example, and also when I'm in, like... Maybe I can show you. Maybe I can just go to my desktop and show you what I'm talking about. Not really, I can't. Nope. Okay. But, like... you know the little drop-down windows for, like, when you click on the different tabs and they have different things in them? Those just, like, are black in Windows 10. Also, Steam takes longer to load things in Windows 10. Like, if I click on the icon, it takes a full, like, 10 seconds for the window to show up.
Getting dark again.
Whoa, careful, careful!
Oh, I just got barfed on. Yeah, this one's gonna have to go, unless I can, like... Nope, we're good. But you are gonna have to go. What is Half-Life, if not a room full of exploding barrels? Here we go. That shit did a flip. Punch! The classic Half-Life 2 door-locked sound.
So, this whole 3-year Russell plan.
Look at this poor bastard. This guy was definitely a zombie.
Job? Alyx, you invented the Alyx. Of course you can have a job.
We could be partners.
Oh, well, Well, it would be stock options for
Russell.
5 to 10 year vesting period, obviously. Could be very lucrative for you, Alyx, in the long term.
I don't know what any of that meant, but sounds good, partner.
Yep, sounds good. Alyx?
Russell's such a dick. He thinks too much like a civilized businessman. He's had too much experience living in the quote-unquote civilized world. If the Combine ever do piss off of Earth, I think society should be run by people who grew up under the Combine rule. Otherwise... Whoops, that was my hat. Shit, now I'm hatless. Or else it would be too easy to repeat the same mistakes. Well, I see that over there, but it's definitely getting caught, so... Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. I saw your glowing fent needle, buddy. Shit. Oh, damn, I'm hurting. I'm hurting, Gordon. Come back over here. Give me a hug. Oh, shit. Russell thinks too much like a 20th century businessman. I don't think he'd be a good fit for rebuilding society. All this confusing jargon they use to screw people over, not necessary. Oh, this is, Jesus, what is happening to Steam VR? Wasn't this bad earlier? I just straight up cannot see. The chat anymore. So people like Alyx should rebuild society because they don't know. They didn't grow up. They weren't influenced by the modern world and all of its fucking bullshit. Oh shit, 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 shit.